Hi, this third edition of Detoxing from Spike Protein has been fully updated to reflect the latest developments in the field. I'm Franco Spinella, the author of the book, and I'm here to give you an introduction and overview of the contents. Significant improvements have been made, including updated strategies and real-world applications, expanded sections for deeper understanding. This edition is designed to provide practical, actionable knowledge for both beginners and advanced readers. If you have read previous editions, you will find this version significantly enhanced and more aligned with today's reality. Health cannot be delegated. In recent years, we have experienced an unprecedented acceleration, not only in medicine and science, but in the way people are guided to think, to speak, to choose. We have seen how easy it is to transform information into pressure, doubt into guilt, prudence into obedience. I am not a virologist. I don't write to be a doctor, and I don't write to fuel ideological wars. I write because I observed something that struck me. Too many people stopped asking questions just when the questions were most needed. The spike protein has become one of the most discussed and divisive topics of our time. Fears, certainties, silences, simplifications, and conflicts have accumulated around this topic. I chose another path: listening, documenting myself, comparing, and then returning to the most concrete reality that exists: the body. This book is a practical path to support the body with natural and accessible tools: food, habits, breathing, movement, sleep, reduction of unnecessary loads. But it is also something more: an invitation to recover lucidity, not to be hypnotized by noise, not to believe by reflection. Detoxification for me means two things: relieve the body of what inflames and weighs it down, free the mind from the automatism of "they told me so, so it's true." You will not find cheering nor propaganda. You will find a method: observe, tidy up, choose with common sense, and when necessary, confront professionals without handing over your sovereignty to them. Why detoxify from the spike protein? And not only in recent years, the attention of the scientific community and the public has focused on the so-called spike protein, an element initially associated with mRNA vaccines, but which today, according to some independent sources, could also be present in other lesser-known ways: processed foods, chemical preservatives, substances used for the long shelf life of fruit and vegetables in supermarkets. The function of the spike protein in its origin is to facilitate the entry of the SARS-CoV-2 virus into cells. However, several studies suggest that its permanence in the body, whether through vaccine or indirect exposure, can negatively affect health, in particular by promoting microclots in the blood, systemic inflammation, and cardiovascular disorders. What's even more worrying is the exponential increase in cases, especially among vaccinated people. Obviously, the watchword among researchers and doctors in the system is to constantly push the idea of non-correlation. But by now, a large portion of the population has figured out the deception. Prevention is better than cure, but in natural way without medicines or vaccines. This third edition is not just a protocol to lighten the body, it is an invitation to recover lucidity. If there is a physical detox, there is also a mental detox: learning not to delegate blindly, to verify, to compare sources, to recognize the collective emotions that push us to choose automatically. In this scenario, natural prevention becomes a powerful weapon. Detoxifying the body, cleaning the blood, lightening the inflammatory load, and making the body more alkaline are simple but effective strategies to counteract the potential side effects of this protein. How to use this book? This is not a book to be read in one go and then forget it. It is a manual to use. Choose your route. If you want to start immediately with the practical protocol, go to Part 2. You will find the 15 key foods, the 14-day detox diet, recipes, and supporting habits. If you want to first understand the why and protect yourself from manipulation, go to Part 1. You will find a simple method to evaluate health information, recognize emotional pressure, and reason with your head. If you want a plan to never go back, go to Part 3. You'll find a 90-day strategy, tools to talk to those you love without arguing, and a way to measure your progress. Tip: keep a note on your phone or a notebook. It marks energy, sleep, digestion, mood, skin, and concentration. The real proof of facts begins when you learn to observe yourself honestly.